Hello, Wikimaniacs. On today's episode, we have a mom going to the wrong funeral, a girlfriend that whispered something into OP's ear when they were asleep, a mom asking for advice about her son's new girlfriend, plus an update. OP learned sign language but ended up regretting it. And today I messed up a story that caused a whole office to move. We then cap off the episode with another segment by the Amazing Underbakke. But if you're rich, as in you're a patron or a YouTube member, you get a malicious compliance from Beyond the Grave. Links, bio, join, Reddit on Wiki starts right now.
Get therapy.
I'm not reading.
Get therapy.
What's up, Wikimaniacs? Welcome back to another Monday Reddit Readings episode. I am your host today, the Punny Pinoy John, joined as usual by my boys, two different shades, but handsome nonetheless, Josh and Sean. What's up, fellas?
Hello.
How's it going?
You guys are 50 shades of cute. How about that?
Oh my goodness, baby.
Hell yeah. We missed you last week, John.
I missed you guys too. Shit. It's kind of good that I wasn't there.
And that's all we'll say.
That's all
we'll say.
Artemis made her first appearance. Yeah.
I missed Artie's first appearance.
You did. Sad.
I'm pretty upset. Although that Nancy cameo, I gotta say that shit was top notch, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Oh,
Some say it's not even a cameo. That say it's a real thing.
yeah, I forgot because it was just Sean, I believe, doing the intro. Nothing new.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing was
Now you
different,
put about
actually.
it.
I don't know
Yeah, nothing happened.
what you're talking
actually.
about, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what the fuck? What was I looking at?
Really,
Maybe
probably
I'm just
maybe the
tripping that day.
only the YouTube saw a difference. I think audio, it's almost identical.
Sounds
Almost
the
the
same.
same. Yeah. Well, what's up, boys? How's everything been? How's life treating you?
It's fucking snowing right now, and I hate my life.
That's crazy. On an April?
Yeah. I hate it. But other than that, not too much is new.
I gotta say, I'm loving life right now. Absolutely fucking loving
Talk
life.
to him about
right
the
now.
Texans, my brother.
All right, look. I don't even think we traded for a goddamn superstar. We got Stephon Diggs. And I'll say this hot take. I'm not even pumped that, I'm pumped that he's here. I don't even think he's our best wide receiver. I don't even know if he's our second best wide receiver. We have three really fucking good wide receivers, guys. And it's just the fact that we have three great wide receivers, and then our tight end, pretty decent at receiving himself, Dalton
Joe
Schultz.
Mixon.
And that just opens up the lanes for Joe Mixon to fucking carve up. So even if our offensive line, we really have two spots that are worrisome. Our left guard and our center aren't the fucking best. The boxes are going to be so light. The lanes are going to be so open. Dameon Pierce probably could run through some, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good time to be a Texans fan. I'll tell you what. It feels possible that we may do something. We've gotten to the second round of the playoffs. We've never gotten past that.
Same.
So it feels like we can
You
get
guys
to
are making
AFC
playoffs?
Yeah, you guys are doing playoffs. It feels like AFC Championship is possible. Feels like a Super Bowl is possible. Who knows?
We will see you there, brother.
Hey, and I was
We'll
talking
be
to
there with
Patrick.
you.
I was talking to Patrick, John's old co-host and
Shout out to my boy.
current best friend. What do you call it? We were talking about the Chargers too, because he was giving me hype, and I was like, the Chargers seem like, pretty like it seems sad right now. But I'll tell you what, this time last year, I also was sad, brother. Rebuilds happen quick. You got the elite QB, you got a new head coach who's also a proven winner. It could happen with y'all too. You know what I'm saying?
It's happening.
He doesn't seem to believe yet, but
No, I don't either.
I believe.
I
It
support
can
a
happen.
cursed Josh, we support cursed franchises, so like winning is not in our DNA.
Historically, my franchise is also cursed. In fact, it still could be. Who knows? This is just off-season hype. but it's
We
very,
are now pivoting to a sports podcast.
very
People,
hype.
welcome to the first episode.
Actually,
All
the
right, Sean.
stories are over. We're going to go a deep dive on why the 2025 Super Bowl champions are, in fact, the Houston goddamn Texans. Sorry, Wikimaniacs. Different episode this week.
All right, Sean, that's
Well,
your time
allotted.
for sports talk for the next year.
All right, patrons, see me on my next episode. It's going down. I'm yelling
Sports
timber.
with Sean.
Yeah, sports with Sean. Also, just to call out, your boys and I rocking that beautiful Ogda merch. So, except our Canadian brethren here. So,
Sad.
rock it. Go read it on wikishop.com if you want your Ogda merch wrap tee. Shout out Janelle, aka at Fat Lip for the amazing design. This is pretty
Hell
dope.
yeah.
So go support your boys.
Let's get it
Look
up
at that.
Oh, yeah.
Trucker hat. Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Ogda forever, baby. But
I'm in love.
all right. Oh, me too. Speaking of in love, today is gonna be
What a champion.
an oops, not sad stories. Because you know me, I don't like
Whoa.
doing sad stories.
Yeah.
But today is also special because we love this person and we think they're the goat of all goats. This special episode is curated by none other than Midscore.
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to Midscore.
The goat of
Hell
goats.
yes.
Oh,
So Midscore put together
yeah.
all that all day long.
The
But
OG
Midscore put
goat.
together absolutely. Midscore put together a thread on our Discord, or was that a channel or a Discord, where they're posting oops all wholesome stories. And you know what?
Oh.
I love it. I'm gonna use it all. There's some Am I the Asshole there too, Josh, if you wanted to get some.
Nah, I like
But,
depressing stories.
Yeah, I can't do
They're
it.
good for the
But
engagement,
anyways.
I guess.
Good for my soul.
Oh gosh. But yeah, so you guys ready to get started today?
Let's fucking get
Let's
it.
do it.
Let's do it. All right. First story is cross-posted. Well, it's by Midscore, but this is cross-posted from a new subreddit to me. I've never heard it before. It's from r/act like you belong.
Okay.
That's a new one to me. And the title is My Mom Went to the Wrong Funeral.
Oh.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, it depends how big that funeral is, but that could be terrible. How do you know Jim?
What?
Oh, yeah, we go way back.
Jim.
Why don't you? I guess it's an awkward scenario to leave once you get there. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think so. I feel
This
like
one
you
is
can
gonna be-
escape.
Yeah.
this is going to be short and sweet, but the rest of the stories are pretty girthy. So stay tuned for that one. So it goes as this. My mother wanted to pay respects to her coworker's mother's funeral. So my mom shows up to the funeral home, waits in line. Obviously, she doesn't recognize anyone because it's a coworker's family. Somehow my
Fair.
mom bypassed the guest book, the deceased picture, and everything, and finally gets to the casket. My mom sees an old deceased man. Definitely not her coworker's mom. At this point, I'm going to write exactly what my mother told me over the phone. But, quote, "Oh gosh, well, honey, I was too far in. I didn't want to be impolite."
What? Are you
So-
just leave?
So I stayed in the line and paid my respects. And when I got to the family, they didn't recognize me and asked how I knew the deceased. I had to be honest and told them I didn't know him and I accidentally went to the wrong funeral.
Oh my god, that's so much worse than just leaving.
I thought they were gonna make. If this was a TV show, they would say the most atrocious lie possible.
I was as a fair partner.
Mr. I don't know.
Just start crying in the background like, I'm so sorry. It was a sin. Oh gosh. But they were laughing and they asked me if I wanted to stay for the luncheon since I came all the way, so I did. Anyway, hun, we have to go to Mrs. Blank daughter's birthday on the 4th because I'm friends with the family now.
Oh, wholesome ending. Love that.
That's so funny.
I wonder how you explain
mean-
that to the coworker.
Yeah. I tried to be there, I swear.
I promise. I took pictures.
Yeah.
Just the wrong body.
Yeah,
Who is that? I guess funerals bring people together in
That's true.
more ways than
It
one.
can. It can. And one of the top comments for this story from CHC Matt put, honestly, the laugh she gave them probably meant more to the family than the tens or hundreds of other people they knew giving their "I'm sorry for your losses." Which then
True.
another listener, or not listener, another poster, Heinlein Gang put, facts. Also, now it's a funny story they'll always have to remember when they think of the funeral, which can turn into a not so dark memory. I've been to funerals before where there was a weird moment like this that just caused everyone to completely lose their shit laughing. Something about all the pent up sad just makes people so susceptible to random goofery. Those stories still get told at get togethers and it's still fucking hilarious, which I completely agree.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. And I mean, they were trying to be respectful. So it's not like it's not like they were like a wedding crasher who's purposely trying to crash like a funeral. So yeah, I mean, this is an overall good story.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that one mishap at Thanksgiving where someone accidentally texted a grandma like, "Hey,"
Oh, yeah.
or the grandma texted another person saying like, "Hey, are you coming over for Thanksgiving?" or something like that, and then it became a tradition that that person was just at Thanksgiving with them every week
Rest in peace,
or
that
every
lady.
year, pretty much. It was. I thought it was the husband.
Oh, rest in peace, that husband. My bad.
I don't
Wait,
I don't
unless
remember
both-
the story at all.
I think it might just be the husband.
I think okay, good, because
I don't know.
I'm gonna be sad if it's the lady too.
Essentially, what John said. A grandma texted somebody, and they were like, "Oh, you coming for Thanksgiving?" And the guy was like, "Wrong number, but what are y'all making?" And then she was like, "I'll bring you a plate." And then every
hell
year
yeah.
they meet up on Thanksgiving.
Became a tradition, yeah.
Is it terrible that I don't remember that story?
No,
I edit them all.
no, not something we had. It's like a famous
Oh.
Twitter,
Yeah, it's just like a
Twitter exchange.
yeah.
Gotcha. I was so lost. I was like,
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
remember this. Am I losing my mind?
To be fair, you've covered a lot of stories before, so I don't
That's
blame you
true.
one bit. All right, moving on to the next story. I'm so glad Sean did his 5-minute rant because you know me, I always shortchange people. I don't pick the longest stories.
They'd rather be shortchanged than hear me talk about sports, I'm sure.
I don't know. Some people wanted you to do a sports spinoff. So
Uh-huh.
people also
That's
want a
true.
WWE spinoff, which is technically a sports spinoff if you think about it. But
But by the time this comes out, it'll already be late. But yeah, if you go to Patreon, I'll probably talked about WrestleMania and the sports
Ooh.
and the Texans
oh,
as my bonus
Oh
Oh
episode.
my gosh.
I'm doing
Speaking of-
Sean PN. ESP Sean? We'll figure it out.
Ooh.
okay. That was
Oh
not
my
good.
God.
Sean PN. We'll
If
figure
you
it
guys
out.
would come over for like WrestleMania weekend, Juliet was like, "Hey, I know you're gonna be home all week, or pretty much Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You're not gonna leave the house. So what we're doing is we're gonna have some sort of like a hand roll night and like
Oh,
a
hell yeah.
yakuniku night
Damn.
for both nights of WrestleMania. So I'm getting hand rolls, baby. Like I'm so fucking hyped. I'm more excited about that than WrestleMania.
Hell
To be
yeah.
honest.
WrestleMania is long, brother. It's a long.
It's 2 days.
Well, not even that. Each day, isn't it fucking?
It's like 5 hours.
Yeah, Jesus
it's like 5 hours
Christ.
long. Yeah, I am not leaving my couch at all. So, anyways, the next story. This one is cross posted from r/true off my chest. The title is "My girlfriend whispered something to me when she thought I was asleep."
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
It's like that Yin Yang
hate
Twins
you.
whisper song. It goes as this. Because of my job, I always wake up way earlier than my girlfriend, literally 2 hours earlier. So I also have to go to bed way earlier than her to get enough sleep. Yesterday evening, when I went to bed, I couldn't really sleep because I had an important event today at work that made me nervous. So I was still awake when my girlfriend went to bed. I was really hot, and they put yes, even during winter. I can relate.
I always get hot sleeping.
Same.
Literally every day, Sienna asks me like, "Oh, how'd you sleep last night?" I'm like, "I was so warm,
Sweaty."
Doesn't matter what temperature it is."
Yeah, same here. I was really hot, so I slept without my blanket. I thought about talking to her, but something told me to keep my eyes closed. And I did. She took the blanket and covered me with it. Then she kissed me on the forehead, and then she said it. She whispered it. She said every single word. Some people might say it's too cheesy, but I don't care. and I can remember every single
Oh my
word.
God, the fucking edging on this guy. He is fucking taking his sweet time
Love it.
before he says this.
I love it.
Like what word?
love it.
What did she say?
And they put on quotations. I love you. I love you so much. I love you more than anything in the world. I love you more than words can express. You make me laugh. You make me happy. You make me feel loved. I never liked the idea of getting married, but you changed my mind. I want to stay with you forever. I'd rather die than living without you.
Damn.
My life isn't complete if you're not in it. I love you. Then she kissed my forehead again, and I tried my best not to let her know I was awake, which was hard because I teared up. Low-key me too, like, fuck, come on, hug me. I'll be Little Spoon right now, baby. Let's go. After that, she went back to her side of the bed and laid down. I only then opened my eyes. I lay there for at least half an hour until she started snoring, and I knew she was asleep. I got up, went to the bathroom, and cried my eyes out. This was the most wonderful thing I've ever heard. I've never felt so much love in my life. After many years of bullying, my self-confidence was so destroyed that I didn't know if I deserved to be loved, let alone that anyone could love me like that. What made it even more special was the fact that my girlfriend had a bad past and had a lot of trouble showing her feelings on the outside. Even with me, she had a hard time being vulnerable sometimes, and the fact that she said this when she thought I couldn't hear her means that what she said came from her heart. The end.
Wow.
Very sweet.
That's the contrast of what I guessed it was going to be is
I mean, I guess because I
fuck
knew
yourself.
it was all wholesome. I knew
Yeah.
it was going to be sweet. I gotta say, very long.
Yeah.
Usually, I would, if you whisper a sweet nothing, it's like a 2-sentence max.
Mhm.
yeah.
So-
That's also what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, wake him up.
Yeah, express your love. Very sweet. I do, as much as I love the wholesome story, I gotta say, not a lot to talk about after. Just like,
Good communication.
My heart is
seems
warm.
Like you guys don't need therapy.
you guys are
No,
fucking
no.
doing great. Actually, we have
Take a long look in the mirror, buddy.
We got
You've got
nothing to
someone who
tell
loves you.
Nah, and you know what? We need a little palate cleanse because
for sure.
getting flame on the comments. So we might as well do something nice for a change. But it is what it is. But the next few stories, you will have something to talk about. So I'm excited for that one. I just wanted to
The
give a little
tease.
preview, sneaky sneaks for this. So, all right, next story. This one is cross-posted from r/relationship advice. This one's a two-parter. So the title is, How Do I Tell My 55 Female Husband, 56 Male, About My Son's 28 Male New Girlfriend, 28 Female? It's a lot of fucking numbers. I apologize for any issue with this post as I don't really use Reddit, but I couldn't think of anywhere else to ask for advice anonymously. I have 3 sons, 32, 28, and 26. All of my sons are very successful young men and are on their own. My oldest and youngest were always very outgoing and were kind of party animals in high school and college. My middle focused on his grades and future from a young age. He moved out the youngest into his own home. Anyway, my middle had a very bad ex-girlfriend. I would like to say worse, but I read the rules here. Basically, they dated since 17 and she cheated on him several times. My son never left because he loved her, but eventually he realized she was a bad woman and left her. And it only took 8 years. God damn.
Ah,
Damn.
yeah, that's
Dude,
tough.
stay-
A long time.
8 years? Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, my oldest got married at 29 and my youngest is engaged. They give my middle son a lot of crap because he is single. But I always say that his ex kind of messed up his sense of love and confidence, or sense of love and confidence. They don't understand what he went through. My husband agrees. And 6 months ago, he started dating this new girl that we just met yesterday. I was happy to hear that he found someone. She is very educated and smart, according to him. They have similar personalities and interests. Considering my middle is kind of a nerd, that made me very happy to hear. Anyway, I wanted to meet her immediately. My son said that she is very shy and it would take her time. And 6 months later, she told him that she is ready to meet us. So Friday afternoon, my husband decides to grill. Everyone comes over, then my son and his new girlfriend shows up. This beautiful girl walks in holding his hand and standing behind him. He was right. She is very shy. We all introduce ourselves and we will call her Sadie. Sadie was quiet, but said hi to everyone. She honestly associated the most with our dog that night. I'm with you,
I
Sadie.
relate.
I would go to the pets first before the people.
That's exactly what I do at parties.
It's like, I don't want to meet. I'm going to forget your name, but I'll forever remember your dog's name.
Yeah.
My sons go out and help their dad cook. And my daughter-in-law goes out with my grandbaby and soon-to-be daughter-in-law and her are best friends, so they go out together. I asked if Sadie would like to help me finish the sides and chop some stuff. She says sure. I just ask how they met and typical conversations. Eventually, my middle comes in and comes up behind her and pokes her booty. She gives him a really look and hits him in the arm, and he grabs her and pick her up as they laugh. I say, put her down and don't be so rough on her. My son just says, okay, put her down, and goes back out. I said, sorry, 3 boys. Sometimes they are a little too rough, but he is harmless. She said, I know he is. I used to wrestle with my dad and brother growing up too. I said, your mom let her daughter wrestle her older brother and dad? She said, well, I used to be a boy, so I guess it was different, and giggled. I froze. I said, what? Her face went snow white and immediate tears rolled down her face.
Oh,
She
no.
said, he didn't tell you? And I went, no. She said, I think I should leave. I'm sorry. I grabbed her and said, no, stay here. And I said, does my son know? She said, yes, he knows. She then said, I always bring it up first date, so if there are issues, we don't waste each other's time. To be honest, I am very surprised, but my son has never been so happy, so I dropped it. I honestly just couldn't believe it. I mean, you would never know. She's gorgeous. She asked if I thought of her different, and I said that you make my son happy, and as long as you treat him right, I won't care. She just said thank you. And I called my son today because his dad wants to get to know her more and wants to go to dinner with just them and us. He said, sure. I brought up our conversation and he said he knows. He said that she's just really shy about it and doesn't talk about it at all. She just tried to run under the radar. He said that since you know, we need to tell dad. But they discussed me kind of pre-telling my husband. So before tomorrow evening, any idea on how, or should I tell my son before we go that he and her are going to have to do it? They wrote that weird, but they're pretty much asking if the mom should talk to the dad first. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Sorry, I may have missed this, but is the dad like prone to having issues with things like this?
Didn't say in the story.
Okay. I mean, presuming the best in people, I assume he will also be okay with it if you just tell him.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Like, you obviously, we're fine with it. I imagine, most partners have similar ideas on these things.
You would hope.
You would hope.
You would hope.
So,
but considering
not always the
Reddit,
case.
That's
it's
true.
always different.
Yeah.
That's true. We do have some stories where,
The Mama Lynn story.
yeah, exactly.
is a very, very excellent
Good point.
show of divide.
Good
That's
fucking point,
true.
actually. So you would hope
Yeah.
that, you would take it the same way. But I mean, I guess if you're worried about it, then, maybe have him say something but again, it really doesn't matter.
By him as a son, say something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because then if your dad gets mad, you could,
But your dad's an asshole.
yeah, you could take
Yeah.
your girlfriend away and be like, well, at least we know we're done with him, right? Like, he's out.
Well, see, that's why I think OP should like bring it up to the husband, just in case he has like some sort of blowout. It's not in front of their son and
And his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, like your dad's not cool with this, like, which is shitty. And then maybe we get a Mama Lynn update, where she tells him to get the fuck out. But that's why I personally think the OP should bring it up to the husband, just to be like,
OP as in the mom?
yeah, OP
Yeah,
as
the
in the
mom.
mom should bring it up to the husband.
The husband.
And just, say, hey, here's what's going on. I mean, that's really all you need to say.
That's true.
Is like, and I don't even truly know why it would be a big deal. But that's what I would do.
Yeah, that's true. I thought originally the son should do it, but then when the mom is cool with it, so she could just do it and then like tell her son, like, we got to actually get rid of this guy. This guy's a fucking transphobe.
Exactly.
I'm a read like a relevant comment first from the OP, and then I'll jump into the update afterwards. So we'll see. Is it a Mama Lynn story? We shall see. But this one is, OP commented, pretty much gave a little bit of an update. They put, at this point, I have made my decision to tell my husband a little bit before we leave to meet them for dinner. If he reacts poorly, I will tell my son to not show up. If he reacts well, then we will see where the night goes. Yes, I'm sure she's doing it to protect herself. She came from a very traditional family, and minus her parents, according to her, they all pretty much shun her away, which is fuck that family, man.
Yeah,
like, that
terrible.
I hate that. And then there's the top comment below that OP. They put Shelly Bearcat included. Personally, I think you should tell him earlier so he has more time to process. And whether or not dinner happens isn't based solely off his initial knee-jerk reaction, which to Josh's point, I think I'll also go that route as well.
Yeah.
Perfect. So the update for that one, OP wrote, "Hello, everybody. I would like just first to say thank you for the kind words. Everything, believe it or not, went very well."
Nice.
It means an
Hell yeah.
wholesome story episode. I took the advice and told my husband earlier than I had planned. I told him at noon when we were going to pick up my son, we will call Sam and Sadie at 6. The conversation basically was fairly quick. I just told him I needed to tell him something and he had to promise me not to be upset. He just said, "Speak." I just said, "Sadie is trans." He just went, okay. He said, "We will talk later." I said something about dinner and he just said, "We'll talk later." And I told Sam and I told him I have his back. Good mom.
Yeah.
I am wondering why the dad is just, being mysteriously vague about it, though.
Yeah, that is a weird
Just be like,
response to that.
"Oh, yeah, dinner's on because that's fucking fine. That's normal.
Doesn't bother
Who
me."
cares? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm excited for dinner."
Yeah.
As long as our son's happy.
But no,
You're
he's
like,
like, "We'll talk later."
We'll
What?
talk later.
Okay.
Hey, we gotta have some sort of
Suspense, I guess.
cliffhanger here,
Yeah,
right? We
that's
need
true.
some suspense at
that's
least.
true.
On the drive to Sam's place, I told my husband that Sam loves her and makes him happy. I explained it took a lot of courage from Sadie to be open with us right from the beginning. And my husband just said, "We'll talk later," and said, "I promise I will be on my best behavior." I mean, at least he promised they'll be on their best behavior. Yeah.
That doesn't always mean that. But
We go pick up Sam and Sadie. It was a nice restaurant, so my husband and Sam were in polos and dress pants. Sadie and I were in dresses. They looked so cute together when I saw them. They were matching and everything. So we go to dinner, and my husband is acting normal, just asking questions to Sam and Sadie about intentions, how they met, etc. After dinner, I give her a lot of credit. Sadie tried to bring it up with my husband, and he just said, "Hold that thought. Let's go get some ice cream." Husband
Okay.
is obsessed with ice cream.
Same.
He will always, oh my gosh, yes. He will always find an excuse to get it. So we go, as he is just telling jokes to everyone in the car and acting a fool, as he always does. We get there and ask what everyone wants. My husband's favorite is chocolate. Mine is cookies and cream. Sam's, strawberry. And Sadie's is butter pecan. I promise. this matters.
strawberry.
Hey,
A terrible
some
pick.
strawberry ice cream is good, brother.
I would say
Yeah, that
if
strawberry
it's
cheesecake.
if it's a
shortcake?
vanilla with strawberries, I'm into
Yes.
it. But a strawberry, that's how I feel about also chocolate flavor ice cream. Chocolate and
I
strawberry.
agree. I agree with that.
I'm kind of like not into it, but a vanilla with those things,
Mhm.
like with actual chocolate or with actual strawberries. Now we're talking.
yeah, much better.
Now we're talking.
Much better.
Strawberry shortcake or strawberry cheesecake is my go-to, baby.
The strawberry
But if you got
shortcake
all these-
popsicle is fucking bomb. That's fire.
You know what
Never
I mean?
had that.
You never had that? All right,
I don't think so.
We're bringing something to Canada, bro.
I mean, I've had strawberry cheesecake before. Is it the same flavor?
I don't know how to explain a strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, it's just
popsicle.
good.
Okay. All right.
It's, just
It's like a
delicious.
cookie, but also ice cream, but also a popsicle. I don't know. It's probably a terrible
Well, now I'm
description.
excited.
It's just delicious. Oh my god, thinking of sugar right now is giving me the itch. But
So sorry.
goddamn. We get our ice cream, and after a few minutes, my husband says, "It's weird how there are so many different types of ice cream. When I was a kid, there was like 2 or 3. Now They have hundreds, it seems like. I was confused where my husband was going with this. He then said, as long as the ice cream that you like tastes good to you and makes you happy, I don't mind forking out a few dollars for a smile. He then winked at Sam and Sadie. That was it. That was the discussion. We took them home and he gave Sam and Sadie each a hug and told Sadie he hopes she can make it to more dinners on the weekends as we do them often. Sadie said that she will. All I have to say, I held my husband's arm the whole way home. I am guilty. I did give him a big present for it. So,
Oh,
Oh,
love that. Oh, yeah.
rocky road to another level, baby. You gave her your cookies and cream. How about
Jeez.
that?
oh God.
Thank you, everyone, for your support and kind words. It seems everything is going to be fine.
I like how he was so vague to drop ice cream like wisdom on them.
Honestly, big dad energy there. Just
So
fucking,
it's such a big dad
like,
energy.
oh, I'm gonna fucking kill him with this one, brother.
I got this.
I'm gonna kill him with this one. I mean, a very wholesome story, but
That's just a
Yeah.
lasting impression, at least.
Yeah.
Over ice cream and an acceptance? Shit.
Yeah, hell
I will
yeah.
forever
Yeah.
remember that.
my man dragged it out.
Yeah.
But it was a good wholesome ending,
Yeah,
which led
just
to
dropping
a
the-
much less wholesome ending for OP.
You know, OP was indulging in some popsicles post
Oh.
ice cream. If you know what I mean?
I'm saying.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I love the ice cream wisdom from dad.
Oh yeah.
It's very like sitcom, like Disney dad sitcom.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
End of the episode.
Yeah, make an allegory. Oh yeah. That is good.
Damn, that's
So wise.
deep.
I don't know why, but my head is going Schitt's Creek on this one when they were talking about wine. I don't know if you guys watched Schitt's Creek before.
I've
I've
only
seen it,
side
yeah.
watched. I need to go from beginning to end.
So good.
Same.
Every time Nancy
So
is
good.
watching it, I sit down and watch the episode. I just haven't done it in order. But yes, very good show.
It is such a good show. But yeah, I mean, it's a little happy ending over there and a happy ending for the husband. For
No,
sure.
I'm
More
saying.
than one way.
You know what I'm talking about. So, all right, we're going to
Wait,
move on.
before we
to,
move on though, favorite ice cream flavor.
I was gonna
go.
save that for the comments
Oh.
for the call to action.
Well, I'll
But go
say
ahead,
we
let's do that
could we
now.
could say ours.
Yeah, we could talk about ours and then call to action.
Yeah, then we can
All
call
right,
to
let's
action at
do
the end.
I'm ready.
I gotta say, hot take, not in my like top 5 desserts.
ice cream.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if that's a hot take.
Because you guys both said like, oh, I love ice cream. I like ice cream. Me and Nancy are never like, let's go get ice cream, but usually our friends after eating are like, yeah, let's go ice cream, and we're down. We're never opposed to it.
Yeah,
But
we went when we were in when I was in Texas.
did we?
Oh,
What did we
yeah.
get?
We did when I was disappointed. that it wasn't Premier.
yeah, because you just got back from Japan or something, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was more soft serve than ice cream.
That
though,
was
right?
good. The honey me, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was good. That was good.
I will say ice cream's my favorite in the summer, but that's only like 3 months here. So,
Mine's
so
the opposite. I love it when it's cold as fuck.
interesting. Okay,
Nice.
but yes, favorite flavor. Mine would be Moose Tracks ice cream.
Ooh, what's in that?
It's like fudge, peanut butter cups, with a vanilla base.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a Kawartha dairy flavor. Now that I'm realizing that might be a Canadian brand.
I've never heard it before.
Same. I've never heard of Moose Tracks, but it sounds fire. Just to be a basic bitch, the go-to at these places is probably like cereal milk. Love a cereal milk
Ooh,
flavor.
Ooh,
that's so good.
sounds good.
But then I'll kind of just go like depending on every ice cream shop I feel like has their own like cool
Specialty.
flavor. Yeah, if there's like a Thai tea
Yeah.
flavored ice cream, I'll try that. Or if there's like an Asian flavor, I'll go for the Asian flavor. If there's kind of just a base, I'll go cereal milk.
I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
top 3. Cremia, number 1. That's like top of the top. That's ruined for me forever.
Cremia is
ube.
very fucking good. Cremia is ridiculously fucking good. I was almost late to my flight to America because I tried to get Cremia and I succeeded. And it was very
For
worth
those-
So worth it.
it. Was
For
worth
those that don't know Cremia is like a specific way they make ice cream. It has like the highest fat content and it's just so good. And they only make it in certain regions in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's their specialty over there.
Interesting.
So good.
So good. Oh yeah, and ube is like my number 2, and my number 3 kind of flip flop, but either cookies and cream or sorry, Josh, but strawberry ice cream
Oh, just a.
As number 1.
as my 3rd.
Oh, 3rd. You were counting down. Sorry.
Yeah.
Most people count up, but I understand now. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you can like it. I'm just.
Yeah, and that's like me because
Yeah.
I don't like peanut butter, so I can't do moose track. So
Oh, that's fair. That's
Oh, I
fair.
love peanut butter so much.
I can't do it.
Peanut butter cookies,
Oh.
delicious.
Ugh, I don't know, I just
I'm
don't
iffy
like
on
peanut
those, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I fucking put peanut butter on. That as a picky eater, peanut butter was like one of the few things I liked on things.
It's a staple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
That's
on
fair.
good protein content though, so I
Yeah.
don't blame you one bit. All right, next story. This one is from Best of Redditor updates, but it was originally from Today I Fucked Up. So the title for this one is Today I Fucked Up Learning Sign Language.
You could
Okay.
never fuck up learning.
You'll
Unless
see why.
Well, didn't we cover one where they fucked up because they said the wrong thing to someone? There was she was trying to ask someone out on a date, and then she signed something that was inappropriate. I forgot what it was.
That sounds
like it was like
vaguely familiar.
it was like, "Do you want to fuck?" or something like that. And she got really offended, and then she was like, "Oh, I fucked up. I didn't mean to say that."
That sounds familiar.
It's not crossing my mind.
I think Sean maybe did that one, but I can't remember.
Maybe that's why the only reason why it sounds familiar. Because otherwise, I'm usually, on John's
It's
side
gone.
of it's out of here, brother.
Yeah.
All right. So it goes as this. My mom's been involved with this new guy for a few months now. To be fair, enough time has passed for me to stop referring to him as the new guy, but he's not my dad, and I guess that will always make him feel like the new guy. According to movie logic, I'm supposed to hate him for trying to replace my father or whatever, but the truth is, I like him. I like him so much that I've been learning how to use sign language to improve our communication because new guy happens to be deaf. He can read lips, which is how I've been communicating with him. My mom didn't waste any time learning sign language at the beginning of the romance, and she's at the point now where she can have full conversations without using her voice. I was really proud of her, and so was the new guy. I'm not on their level yet, but I've had enough practice to follow a conversation that's not too complicated. My plan was to surprise the new guy on his birthday, which is 2 months from now, and wish him a happy birthday, as well as officially welcome him to the family in sign language, that's dope as shit, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And this is where they fucked up. However, I never factored in the amount of dirty talk my mom and new guy were having in sign language.
Oh no. Oh.
Not knowing that I can understand them. My mom and new guy have gotten disturbingly comfortable exposing their sex life in my company. It didn't matter if we were at the dinner table or watching TV. I would constantly catch so many dirty descriptions being communicated between the two of them. They are worse than horny teenagers, and I should know. I am one. No 17-year-old son should ever witness his mother use her fingers to demonstrate how wet her vagina is.
Oh.
Honestly, though,
I mean,
honestly though, good on them. But also,
This is universal sign language for us, baby.
but also,
for hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
also fucking terrifying as the child in this scenario.
Child. Oh.
It's gotten to the point where I'm no longer willing to wait until new guy's birthday to make it known that I can understand sign language because holy fuck, I need my eyes to not see this shit anymore.
I think after the second or third time, I'd be like, guys.
I'm gonna start fucking signing like, hey, yo.
Or
fucking
I'm just going to
stop.
start, like, whenever they do something, like, especially vile, I'll start doing the same fucking, same shit. I'd be like, hey, what's that mean?
Oh, what does this mean?
Oh, what's
Yeah.
this one? That's a good one.
Just fucking this the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, you think that's
But I
what
love the fucking gok to it.
Oh, God.
God, definitely not the sign language, but can you imagine?
Definitely not.
But yeah, I think I would just like a baby, like how a baby does, just drop in F-bombs. And then that's when the parents were like, all right, we need to stop saying F-bombs. We got this
Chill.
We got this 2-year-old fucking saying fuck all the time.
We can text.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is an update.
Oh God.
So the update goes as this. Instead of informing you guy and my mom that I've been learning sign language on the side, I decided to ask new guy to personally teach me sign language in his free time.
Okay.
That's a good
Nice.
strategy there. That way, no one needs to know, other than thousands of strangers on the internet, that I understood my mom and new guy whenever they were talking dirty. It was the best approach I could think of that would encourage new guy and my mom to keep their sign language non-sexual around me and spare us all an awkward situation.
Nice.
That being said,
Dear God.
I didn't let them off the hook that easily. My first sign language lesson with new guy happened 2 days ago. He's actually a really good sign language teacher when he's not being seduced by my mom. Yo, the mom's a horn dog.
Oh.
He even promised to teach me swear words, which I would have asked first of all. Towards the end of the lesson, I asked him about some of the things I've seen my mom sign to him.
Oh God.
And in order to sell how new I was to sign language, I first had to pretend struggle how to make the wet vagina sign in front
no.
of you.
It's insane how tempted I am to just Google wet vagina ASL, American Sign Language, but I just know my search engine will be forever ruined.
I'll take one for a
yeah.
team. I'll teach you guys. I mean, what's new, right? Shit. It was almost impossible to keep a straight face when I noticed the growing horror in you guys' eyes as soon as he realized what I was trying to communicate. He was quick to intervene and prevent me from finishing the vagina sign, which prompted him to reveal one of his first golden rules. No skipping ahead to pro-level sign language. Apparently, my mom's vagina falls under advanced sign language skills and therefore will not be addressed at all. Speaking of my mom, she's been keeping her sign language relatively safe for son since my interest in learning sign language went public.
I love safe
However-
for son. That's very funny.
However, this morning I did catch her complimenting you guys' butt in sign language. And it was
That's not
weird
bad.
because now that she
Yeah, that's not
that
it.
bad. Yeah. It was weird because now that she knows I'm learning, she feels the need to teach me too. And based on what happened this morning, she seems to think it's hilarious to teach me words like nice ass just when I thought I had the upper hand. This is still an ongoing fuck up, but not as bad as before. I hope.
So I looked it up. I took one for the team.
Oh, wow. Teach us.
And no, I can't teach you because I have no idea how to do it.
Damn.
But the first result was WAP in sign language. It's a whole video of wet ass pussy in sign language.
Man,
And I watched it. It's intense.
the lyrics in WAP are so descriptive. Just
It's a white lady doing the signing too. So everyone's like, did she sign the N-word?
that's a good question. Hopefully not.
That is a good question.
I hope not. I don't know. Holy shit.
Oh God, wet vaginas in sign language. That's a project for me in next couple of days, I guess. I'm gonna pull up in an episode and just fucking like start signing shit.
Low key, that would be tight if we all knew American Sign or is Canadian and
Sign
American
language.
Sign language.
How does that work?
Imagine.
You
I'm
gotta
curious.
imagine. Weird that it's
It's
not
the
just
same,
not called. Yeah, I don't know.
Americans like to name things after themselves.
Weird.
I know like some just because my cousins are like they speak sign language, but I just know like what two or three things. Just stop and like please. That's it. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, I know. Please, just because like sign language is this. What do you call it? That's like the sign language they teach babies.
Mm.
Is like please,
Well,
and I forget what no more is, but I used to know that one too. Oh, I
Yeah.
think it's this.
Oh, that's no more.
I think.
That's pretty cool.
I think.
I
I think
wanna
this
learn,
is
though.
thank you, right?
I'm scared. I'm
think that's
scared.
thank you.
Is that?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I think it's like the kissing. It's a,
I was gonna say under the chin.
'Cause it's
I
like
feel
a
like
very
is
Italian,
is
it
like
was
the
like-
Italian or at least the stereotypical New Yorker. Like, hey, I'm
Hey,
walking
forget
here.
about it. Yeah.
Oh no, it's kind of a mix.
It's like a kiss. It's like a kissing
It's
sign,
like
right?
this. No, it's from the chin.
Oh.
It looks like. Anyway,
Is it from Jen? Oh.
it could be. I have no
We're
idea.
all
I
ignorant
would
to
like to-
American Sign Language.
Yeah, we're
and we're all
idiots.
like, we'd all
Yeah.
like to learn.
Yeah.
I would definitely like to learn for obvious reasons, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna be sign language the fuck out of
John's
John's
that.
gonna
gonna be
be asshole
horny as
stories.
fuck in restaurants. Just
Hell yeah.
fucking wet pussy.
I'm gonna be reading
Bricked up,
Am I
baby.
the asshole stories? John's gonna be signing wet ass pussy to Sean.
Hell yeah.
You hear us
All day
dying
long.
laughing on the side. Just know.
Yeah.
It's just me signing my
John
life
has
away.
succeeded in learning.
Guys, don't give me the motivation because I want to do it. But all right, last story. I will say this: if you're eating lunch right now, you might want to not listen to this.
Oh,
Oh no.
okay.
Good
Poop
thing we
stories
released this.
are back.
Good thing we released this directly at lunchtime for us, at least.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Well, there will be a lot of releasing involved in this story, Sean. So good
boy.
And this
transition on
made
that
someone move their entire office, I believe, if I
Your
heard
whole
that
entire
correctly.
office. Yes, you did hear that correctly. All right. This one is from, you already know where it's going to come from, r/today I fucked
Oh,
up.
yeah.
The title is Today I Fucked Up by Throwing Shit Out of the Window.
Oh, dear God. Yours or someone? I hope it's yours.
Not
We-
how I expected this to go. I just don't know when this would be necessary.
Yeah. This seems like a weird situation.
Seems like something that could have been missed or
Yeah.
avoided.
Avoided. I was going to say he missed the window.
Well, let's, as Josh would say, let's hop into it. So
Let's hop onto it.
let's hop onto it.
Oh,
American Sign
I was
Language.
about to say.
You know what I'm talking about? It's just
Jesus Christ.
hello, Reddit. English is not my first language. Same here. It's not even my second. I just moved from a small city to a larger one because I got a better paying job on a bigger company.
Nice.
I work as a software engineer. On my first day, I received an invite for a meeting, but it was just for the men of the floor, not the women.
Mm.
The invite had no subject, and there were different teams, so it could not have been related to work. I attended the meeting, and the summary was that there was a legendary pooper on the office. No one could catch him, and he would always take a big shit all over the stalls, on the walls, and
What
such,
the
leaving
Okay.
a horrible mess behind.
All right. I got to say, I had a friend that worked at a tech company, and I won't
thought-
name them, but he was like,
It was a fucking legendary shit.
no. He was like, dude, I don't know if this is just like all tech companies or like just my workplace, but there's just like shit on the stalls. And I was like,
What?
what? He was like,
Ew.
yeah, I feel like maybe they wipe their ass, accidentally get shit on their hand, and then just fucking smear
Freak
it.
out and
I was
wipe
like,
it?
you gotta fucking quit, dude.
What?
You gotta fucking
That's
quit.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the same place.
Honestly, it could be in the
Did
same
they move
fucking
offices?
place.
Did they move
Yeah.
offices lately?
I don't know.
Or recently?
Well, he left shortly after that because I was like, that can't be normal, brother. You gotta leave.
Oh God,
Look, that's disgusting.
that is disgusting.
He was even known as the ninja pooper because one day he took one of his big shits, and then when people found it, the shit had one footprint on it.
What? Oh, this is only Sean's gonna get this, but it reminds me of the Jake and Amir like eating shit.
Oh yeah,
skit they
Will.
did. Yeah.
Ew.
Will, you eat shit. No.
But Amir's trying to be like he's trying to take credit for it, and he's like really building him up as like this legend. It's like why are we naming this
that
guy?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he did take a monster shit, but then he was like, as soon as I move, it'll automatically flush.
Oh, that one too.
And no
yeah,
one's
yeah.
gonna believe it. Oh my god.
One day he took one of his big shits, and then when people found it, the shit had one footprint on it. And by investigating it, people concluded that it was fresh. So they put the whole company on lockdown and looked through everyone's shoe soles, but found nothing. The human resources would often take pictures and send them to all the men of the company, trying to shame the unknown ninja pooper into a confession. And it was not an intestine issue either, because his attacks would only occur when the company did something bad. It was always politics, unpaid overtime, shit all over the bathroom. Too much overtime, shit all over the bathroom. Switching health insurance to a worse plan, shit all over. No bonus that semester, shit all over.
Okay, dude, here's like I'm all for, protesting shitty companies doing shitty things, but
you're just
all you're
fucking
doing is
your
making
coworkers.
everyone else's life worse.
Yeah.
You're fucking people who are on the same level, or like the janitorial staff that have to clean it up. It's like you're not affecting the company at all.
You're not the hero that you think you are, brother.
Man, this guy's doing some like vigilante shit.
Live long enough to be the villain.
Instead of the
I got these scars.
Instead of the Punisher, he's the Punisher for this one.
Jesus.
And in the meeting, the men on the floor were really tired of his shit. And they put sorry for the pun. I appreciate it. And we're telling that they would catch him in the end. And they even were suspecting that the ninja pooper could be more than one person. So that's the reason that he was not caught yet. The multiple pooper theory is important to my fuck up. A couple of months and some shit attacks later, I was having a hard time with work. Too much to do and too little time left. As I was really worried with the task, the urge to take a shit starts to get stronger and stronger. Being too focused on my coding, I ignored it as much as I can until I could keep it no more. Here is the fuck up. I got up and rushed to the nearest bathroom. A single bathroom with no stalls. Did my business. When I tried to flush, the horrible conclusion came to mind. It was clogged. Then,
oh no.
For no reason, the multiple ninja poopers came to my mind, and I was really scared of being labeled one.
No, you just immediately go out and be like, hey, I clogged it. Because the serial pooper would not admit defeat. Just admit admit it, brother. I would never in a million years dig in the toilet and pick up my own fucking feces.
I forgot that's where this goes.
This is where it's
disgusting.
going. And if I took too long in a bathroom, I would raise more suspicion to myself. Well, in a fit of desperation, I took toilet paper, made a glove, took the shit, and threw it out the window.
And I'll let you know, that glove is not good enough, brother. That glove did nothing because that glove was toilet paper in water. That means nothing.
Because you are in the corporate world, chances are that toilet paper was one ply-ish.
Half a ply. It's just
half a ply at best.
My God, brother. Just immediately go out and be like, I clogged it. What? Oh no, brother.
I missed the sad stories.
Nope. You get shit stories from me. Now, my office was on the 7th floor. The time was around 2 p.m. I never ever looked out the window or talked to anyone about that. Till the end of my workday, no emails or commentary were made. I started to feel safe and relaxed, thinking that it was all over. Then, by 6 p.m., came an email saying that the office would change buildings. Listening to the gossip, it became clear. My poop wrap came undone mid-air and the shit landed on the white car's hood on one of the directors of my company.
That is a hero's move.
That's
that's a hero's move.
I'm on this side now.
The Punisher, baby.
You're the hero they didn't know they needed.
He then accused of sewage of the building. The building denied. The conflict escalated, and the office will change to 5 to 7 blocks away. That is really bad because the office was right in front of a subway station. Now it will be in a worse building and location. So he fucked people over. It may even need an extra bus fare in days of rain, and some people are already thinking about changing jobs over this. And they put as a little bit edit. Also, the relationship with the building was strained already because the rent was expensive. The building had a lot of companies and the parking was not evenly divided. And other issues about past rents, that shit was the last train to go. And as for the window, Last right. As for the window, the building is not that big, so it has small windows in the bathrooms to exchange air. There was not a central AC, so that shit stunk. Like a
Damn. So
mother-
during those attacks, there's no AC.
No.
Airflow?
That's
Oh, yeah.
insane.
Damn.
if it's a small building, how can they not have fucking like triangulated who the fuck the
Honestly,
I mean,
it
this
might be
is-
somebody in other companies,
Mm.
right?
Could
Because they
be.
said a lot of companies are in the one
but
building.
it seemed to mimic when that company specifically did bad
Doing
things.
That's
some
true,
like
that's true,
bad
that's
things.
true.
Yeah. Imagine it was one of the women just shitting in the men's.
It's like, oh, like wouldn't expect it to be us.
They'll never catch me. I'll wear men's shoes today.
That's just wild that they actually
the
mandated
shoe
everyone.
is wild. Why
Yeah.
Yes.
in the world would there be a fucking footprint on there?
I mean, the whole thing is wild.
Yeah, the whole thing is why would you be destroying a bathroom in the first place? Very strange.
Yeah. Yeah. It does seem like a quick turnaround to be like, we're moving now. Like, there's got to be lease agreements and stuff like they're breaking, right? I mean,
They
I'd
probably
imagine.
they probably work in one of those like shared spaces, and they just have like an extended contract or an open contract, like a WeWork or
maybe.
some shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, so those are those are the stories for today,
My God.
and we're gonna end the episode with an amazing underbakke section. And
Whoa.
this one is gonna be a quick one. It's gonna be a would you rather segment. So for this segment, your boys have been given 3 would you rather options for us to answer. So 3 questions, and let's hop into it. So question number 1: would you rather hang out with Mr. Beast for an entire weekend or PewDiePie for an entire month? PewDiePie? Is it PewDiePie
Jesus,
or PewDiePie?
John.
I don't fucking know who that is.
Oh,
I feel like Mr. Beast loves giving money away, so probably
Yeah.
him.
that was going to be my answer as well.
Oh,
because-
that's the money guy?
That's the guy who's like,
Yeah.
I trapped a man in a grocery store for 1 week. Let's see how long he'll last, or some shit
I
like that.
cured 100
Ah.
blind people. or
Yeah,
something.
I've gotten one person for every age from 1 to 100. We'll see how long they last in these cubes. I'm like,
I paid a different man to shit in a bathroom for.
yeah, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I'll hang out with him too, just because it's only a weekend as opposed to an entire month with PewDiePie. I guess that's how you.
I
pronounce it.
honestly know
PewDiePie?
nothing about PewDiePie besides the fact that he's very popular on YouTube.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Video game streamer
Yeah.
or no?
Yeah, he was a big video game streamer. I used to watch him a little bit back in like late high school, early college.
So last year
I think
for
he
you.
just no, it was like a decade ago.
Back in my days, Josh.
But yeah, he used to be one of the biggest, or he used to be the biggest YouTuber on the platform. But now I think that is Mr. Beast.
Mm.
So
He must be rich as fuck if he was one of the biggest before.
yeah,
Sheesh.
yeah.
What's
I
that
think
like?
he's chilling in Japan right now. So
It might be less
Motherfucker
annoying
probably
than
eating
Mr. Beast.
cremia.
yeah, probably. He's probably just a normal dude now.
Yeah.
I don't know what he if he still does videos or not.
Ugh, I want that for us. All right. Next question. Would you rather eat the most expensive food in the world but die within 48 hours or eat dirt and live forever? I'm dying.
Wait, do I have to eat dirt forever?
Forever. But you eat dirt, but you'll live forever.
Wait, how
that's your
how
main
quick
source of
do we
food.
die?
48 hours.
Okay, look, I don't want
Like a
to.
last meal.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
here for a good time, not a long time. I'm dying in 48 hours, baby. Give me that fucking A5 Wagyu right now.
It's weird because I don't want to die in 48 hours, and I also definitely don't want to live forever. That sounds terrible.
Big
Well,
one.
it sounds like if you just stop eating dirt, you'll die.
If it's the stop eating dirt and you'll die thing, I'll probably. I mean, assuming I could eat other things, I just have to.
No,
eat
you can't. Just eat dirt.
only dirt. Then yeah, I'll probably die
Only
in
dirt.
48 hours.
Yeah.
Food.
Make it 24 and I'm in.
Shit, make it 12 and let's go.
Jesus fucking Christ! Yo. Are y'all okay? We
It's snowing. I said it's
we
snowing.
can talk after the call. Yo.
It's mid-April. Fuck.
Last question. Would you rather be in a fist fight over an Awala water bottle or a Stanley water bottle? And Alex
Awala.
says, Alex will judge your answer, so choose wisely. Awala.
I think we're all
baby.
Team Awala. So.
Fucking
Yeah.
sponsor us, Awala.
They
I
don't
can't
need
wait.
to. They're killing the game.
I can't wait.
Adult
for,
sippy cups. How come no one else thought of this?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying.
genius.
Gotta do something about that shit. But anyways, that's it, Wikimaniacs, for another episode. But before we close it off, Sean, Josh, any Venmos, any comments you'd like to read, brothers?
I'll save the Venmos for mine.
Yeah, I got a little mix of a few things here. So
Let's get it.
some YouTube comments for the episode I thought I was fired. Turns out I wasn't. Where we had Sean's best intro ever.
Debatable.
was
Some
a
might say
great
pretty
intro.
good. Pretty standard.
Pretty good. A Meg Hand 5927 said, "Now we need a whole episode with the ladies."
We've been
Good
trying.
luck.
We've been trying.
Yeah.
The ladies are very busy, and I don't hate to break it to you. In fact, I love to break it to you. If it happens, it's happening on fucking Patreon, y'all.
Yeah.
Just due to the effort of to make it worth them clearing they're very busy, y'all.
They are very
My
busy.
wife is literally in school right now. Like, how the fuck does she find time to do
Yeah.
anything? And I complain about the time I don't have.
And we're also planning for a wedding. It's
Yeah.
very busy.
Best of luck to your
If
request.
if this was my full time thing, it'd be a tough time for me to be on the show. But beneath that face of vision said, and pretending that they are guys the whole time.
Julia would be great.
Pretending that they're us.
An unhinged version of me, even more. Shit, that's slight work for her.
Yeah. And then one more from the YouTube comments. Liam.kai.707 said, joke submission, because we did Alex's new joke.
Where
Bit.
Sean was mortified.
Oh god.
Yes, exactly.
He's like, oh my God, PTSD.
That's fucking trauma.
Anyway, Liam says, how come dinosaurs can't clap?
Because their arms are too short?
Because they're dead.
Because they're dead.
Okay.
Well,
So thank you for that one, for uplifting us.
I
And
do have
then-
one at the end.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But you go ahead.
And then I'm going to read some merch messages. We got a couple here.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
Yeah. So shout out to everyone who bought Og the merch. Alistair says, just subscribe to the $10 tier. Loving you guys. And they bought the old Og the merch, but shout
loving
out to
you.
them.
How did
Because it was up for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Because of me.
Sean's like,
Haley,
how?
how the fuck did they
How
do
the
that?
fuck did you do that?
Haley says, y'all are wonderful people, with a heart emoji. They bought the Get Therapy
Thank you.
and sent us a donation of $15.
Wow.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Haley.
Thank you so much.
Claudia said, long live Ogtha, with a bunch of Ogtha
Hell yes.
or
Roach emojis.
emojis.
They can survive a nuclear disaster. So they definitely
can.
will long live.
And Claudia sends $10 along with that
Oh
one.
my goodness. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And China says, Ogtha forever. My girl is a hard worker. Bought the Ogtha merch, obviously.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nanda says, Ogtha forever. Thank you for always making such funny episodes. And they also send $3 along with that.
Thank you.
Courtney says, new fan, binging all your old content on repeat. Love it. And they bought a Get Therapy hat.
Hell yeah.
Let's
And
go.
Kimberly says, long-time listener, first-time merch buyer,
Oof.
and even longer-time dreamer of the $10 patron tier. Super excited to rep the merch. Hashtag Ogtha forever. And they send a $10 donation as well on that
Oh
one.
my goodness. Thank you.
And if I missed
Thank you.
just let me know. This is not the most organized app sometimes, so I miss some people. But yeah, shout out to everyone who bought the Ogtha merch. That's on Reddit on wikishop.com if you want to buy it now. The boys are repping it if you're watching on YouTube. And finally, I've got 2 reviews that I got here.
Ooh.
This first one's from Keeks on our website. Give us a 5-star review and said, 3 men that should have podcast.
Thank you.
11
Arguably.
out of 5 stars.
Whoa.
Nice.
Breaking the scale.
Top tier. Yeah. Breaking it.
I know what that feels like.
Jesus.
Top tier content. I'm so happy I discovered this podcast and joined the Patreon. In brackets, you're welcome, Sean.
Thank you so much.
You three are among the men of the world that should be listened to, not the usual brackets trash men that the world listens to.
We're trash occasionally.
We can be.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are well. You deserve the best and happiest lives. Sending love from the east coast of Canada.
Whoa.
Hey, was it name Keeks? Was it Keeks?
Keeks, yeah.
Shout out to you, Keeks.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Keeks, our East Coaster. And Charlie Q says, quality stuff, 5-star. You guys are so genuine and funny. The way you interact reminds me of the way my two sisters and I joke around. Also, I love how you're also accepting and supportive of marginalized group. As a trans man, it's so refreshing to see cis men be so open.
Love it.
So, yeah,
Thank you.
love that
We had a
you're
story
loving the
about that
show.
today too, so like that's pretty awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed that story today about the ice cream.
True, yeah. I didn't plan that.
Hey, sometimes things do be happening for a reason.
Hell yeah. But yeah, those are my reviews, comments, and merch messages for today.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I did forget.
Go ahead, Sean.
I would not go to Patreon, or I wouldn't go to Venmo, but I have to give this person a shout out. Equally because they're also a Wikimaniac. But yes, Belle, thank you. I would give you a shout out on the show that you just became a patron of, but I don't know when that will happen. Belle, thank you for being a patron of both Reddit on Wiki and Shots and Thoughts. You are the only Shots and Thoughts patron. The only one that has ever joined. And I did message you. We talked about it. I will be adding stuff on there to make it feel like I'm not robbing you every single month. But yeah, thank you so much for being a patron of that. Caught me off guard. Sorry that it was empty.
So funny.
Just like, what the fuck am I paying
What
for?
the fuck? But yes,
Sean's calling Chris right now. Get the fuck up here. We got to record.
we got to do some shit now. But yes, thank you, Belle, for supporting both shows. And like Josh said, Reddit on Wiki deserves a cut of that. And it's probably true, considering you're
I'm
a
just
patron
kidding. I was
of both.
kidding about that.
50%.
Well, we'll talk about it.
60.
25 each for us. You get the last 50, Sean. It's okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's it, boys. Anything else y'all want to call out, shout out? None of that?
No, we're good. Ringo's been here the whole time.
I know, so precious. All right. Well, thank you guys for another week. We'll see you this Friday.
Call to action, John.
Oh, call to action. That's right, because I forgot about it. But hey, you should comment what your favorite ice cream is, guys. Leave it in the comment below. Show some love for peanut butter, because I don't. Show some love for strawberry, because Josh don't. So show some love to ice cream, because that's not on Sean's list. So let us know what your favorite ice cream is. And if you want to hear more Reddit on Wiki, consider being a patron or a YouTube member. You get exclusive access to bonus stories, where we had a crazy ass malicious compliance story on our
It was good.
on our Patreon.
Lots of
and
ass
bonus
in that story.
lots of ass for sure. But we'll see you this Friday. Love you. Peace.
Later.
It